We are live. Welcome back if you're coming back from our first break a little bit earlier ago, or if you're coming back from last night, whenever. Welcome back. 2020 Bowman's Best Box number 2 here. We just wrapped up our first one. Nothing huge, but overall pretty decent box. Had some cool low numbered cards in there. Jason, I beat you right to the punch there, but I guess with the chat always being a little delayed, we must just be on the same brain wavelength there. We had a Emerson Hancock auto out of 150, Torkelson out of 150 blue. That was pretty cool. And a Austin Hendrick out of 50 franchise favorites for Cincinnati. Those are probably the biggest hits out of that box there. Hey, Chris. And hey, Chris, welcome back. All right, anyways, let's get going here with this randomization. There we go. On the left, we have our spots in the order they were purchased, and on the right is random.org. So we'll grab these and paste them in. Yeah, blue one, Jason, out of 150. It wasn't an auto. I don't want to get that. If I would have said that we had a huge break if it was an auto out of 150, but it was a nice card still. Here are the spots in the order they were purchased, pasted over on the random.org. Description for this one will be 2020's Bowman Best again. Let's roll the dice to see how many rounds, and if it's 4 or less, we will re-roll. So we've got 9 this time, so we'll stick with it, and let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Here are the final spots. Man, I sure hope so, Jeff. Could you imagine if I go 2 years without pulling a Trout auto? We had, oh man, what was it? Like over 325 breaks last year. It's kind of crazy to think about. Some of those were multiple boxes, you know what I mean? So, just nuts that we've never gotten a Trout auto. And he's in like almost every product. Anyways, if you want to verify the results of this randomization, the code is going to be DSYHLM. You can bring that to random.org and they will verify that for you. I'm going to copy these and paste them over into the sidebar. There we go. Cool. I'll take this off the screen and clear this up. Yeah, Topps should just send you a free one, right, Jeff? After a 2-year drought, if you're averaging almost a box a day without one, you just get one. It should be. Take a look at those results, guys. See what you think. And as always, if you want to trade, throw your suggestions in the chat and see if anybody wants to swap with you. I'll crack this one open. And I will mention tomorrow we're going to be doing 2020 Bowman Draft. We've got a super jumbo box. We're going to be doing 2 or 3 packs out of that. I haven't gotten the exact details done with that. Leaning towards random teams, but I'm more than open to listening if a lot of people want to do pick your team instead. Here's that jumbo box, super jumbo. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. I'm excited for that. 1 auto per pack, super jumbo pack. So we'll do 2 or 3 of them. So we'll do, 2 or 3 autos all together for that one. Should be fun. Oh, nice, Chris. Here you go. And White Sox going to Tony. Oh, that's the other one I forgot to mention, Jason. Our 1 per box, the nationality flag one. That one was Robert for us. That was pretty sweet. That was definitely a nice pull. Totally forgot about that. Here's our 6 packs here. Mix these up. Cool. Adam, let's see what I can pull for you, huh? Just catching up on the comments here. Anthony, it seems like we pull a rookie of Kyle Lewis practically every box of this. Refractors and stuff too, but we haven't pulled anything insane of him yet. Maybe we can grab something for you tonight. We'll see what we can do. Let's get started here. And we'll see what happens. Really, Jason? That's crazy. Justin was just talking last night about how he was missing his, I think it was the cracked ice, right? Or was he? No, he was missing his nationality flags. The same thing. Yeah, that's what it was. So that's bizarre. It's really weird. They must have problems with that. Hopefully we get ours in this box. Here's Bobby Bradley. Yeah, Jeff, I was just talking about that in the first break. It's pretty sweet. Chris Bryant, I'll mention that again really quickly. JD Martinez, franchise favorites, is young. And the refractor is going to be Blake Snow. A couple months back, sorry I'm repeating myself here for anybody that already heard the story, but we did 2 boxes of Topps On Demand 3D, which are really cool cards. They look just like your base flagship set, but they're all in 3D. And we were lucky enough to pull a Robert out of that. So Travis, who hit it, submitted that to PSA with their express option, which is $85. Got back in just under 7 weeks, and it came back a nice PSA 10. It's a beauty. Once I get my hands on it, I'll show you guys. I think the population on PSA 10s of that is like 16. It's crazy low. So it's a great hit for him. I'm really happy. Here's Nate Pearson, Patrick Bailey, Trey Mancini, and we've got one of our 2 atomics, if we get to. This one is going to be Rhys Hoskins, and the refractor is Pujols. And then I just mentioned last time too, guys, that if you pull anything sweet from one of our boxes that you'd like to get graded, let me know. You can reach out to me in the comments or however you'd like. We can work that out. Right now, the way that it's working is the standard kind of like 4-month turnaround at this point. Yeah, it's taking that long. Costs about $65 to submit. And then if you want express, it's approximately $20 more at $85, and that one you're getting back in just under 2 months right now. I think PSA says they'll get those back to you in 3 weeks. So that's the state of the game right now. Here's Molina, Alonso, Verlander. Franchise favorites is Walker. That's a nice one. And our refractor is Pache. Which are you trying to get notifications for, Dan, through YouTube? You got to hit that bell, or if there's anything I can do on my end to check, let me know. I'll be happy to make sure there's nothing goofy going on. Here's Ed Howard. There's Kyle Lewis. We'll sleeve that one up. Kierstad, nice. Franchise 2020 is Pawson. And refractor is Soler. Okay, Dan, good to know. More or less, Jason, you can right now. You can submit at their value level once again. And I can't remember what the price of that is. I don't want to misquote. It's somewhere in like the $20 to $30 range, something like that. But the turnaround on that is approximately 9 months right now. And who knows how much that's growing, you know? So, I don't know. I suppose you can go that route if you'd like, but if you want it back by... If you submitted it today at the $65 level, you're looking at probably getting it back right at the start of the season. So, you know, a little bit before then, it's probably the best option. That's why I'm not really sending many cards in to get graded. I've only sent 2 in 2020 out of everything I pulled this year. Well, last year, I should say. Here's Luzardo, Chapman, Lindor. Our auto is coming up. Refractor is Akiyama. And the auto, first one here, right? Yes. Our first auto is going to the Mets. Brett Beatty. Very nice. 2019 first round pick. This year they went with Pete Crow Armstrong, and we've had a couple autos of him too. I believe this is our second of Beatty. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, Dan, actually, it's funny. That's what I was just going to say is, in your case, it should end up working out for you right before the season on that Acuna auto. So, I know. It's just nuts, the state of PSA right now. It's just nuts. What else can you say about it? Alright, we do have our second auto here, thankfully. Should be anyway. Elsley, Nico, Power Producers Judge, Refractor is Trout, and our second auto, this one's going to Cleveland. Will, what do we got for you? Logan Allen. It's our second or third time pulling Logan Allen. Alright, let's see if this second mini box here can treat us a little bit better, huh? 4, 5, and 6. There's that. Let's see what I can do for you, Chris. Got 1/4 a game left, right? What do you mean, Dan? So far out of what we've pulled, I can't remember in this box. If that's what you're talking about. Nothing huge of note. Nothing that we top-loaded. We might have our first... No, that's not an auto. This is going to be an atomic, I believe. Maybe a colored parallel. Altuve. Bobby Witt. It is. It's a purple. So out of 250, that's 175. Joe Adell going to the Angels. Nice one there, Corey. Franchise 2020 is Lewis. And the refractor is Joe Adell. Joe Adell pack. Man, that is one bent. How am I supposed to get a card into that? Jeez. That's better. Cool. Oh, you're good, Dan. Don't worry about it. This product is pretty sweet because they take like the best that they have in terms of like rookies and stuff like that, and then they combine it with like all the #1 draft picks from this year and last year, all the first rounders, you know. So if you see anything of your team, you know he's a good player because that's all they take it from. It's literally the best, you know. Here's Ohtani, Asalasi, Julio Rodriguez, first rounder there. Wander Franco, nice one for Tampa Bay, franchise favorites, and the refractor is Max Meyer. Oh, Dan, don't worry about that. Only join these if you want to. It's no charity, that's for sure. Don't you worry. I got food on the kids' tables. I like Franco, so I top-loaded that one there. He's the guy that I'm chasing for this offseason the most. Got a couple first Bowman chromes of him. I'd like to add to it. A refractor or something. Some colored parallel. We'll see. Here's Garrett Cole. Robert Hassel. Power Producers is Alvarez. We'll get that sleeved up and top-loaded. We've got an auto coming up. The refractor here is Hendrick. That's a sweet one. And our auto... 94 out of 99. Going to the Yanks, it's Pereira. This is the third time we've pulled one of him. And I think this is our first numbered one. Going to Augie. Congrats, Augie. 94 of 99. Jeff, I don't know what he really signed this year. I haven't seen much of anything. I know that you can get his first Bowman autos in last year's 2019 Bowman. That's just the base Bowman, not Bowman Chrome or Bowman Draft. He's in 2019 Bowman. If you're looking for some packs to go find. Otherwise, I'm sure he's randomly mixed into a product here or there in 2020 stuff. I mean, I'd have to assume so, but I can't think of anything where he was like predominantly featured off the top of my head. That said, next year there's a good thought that he's probably going to get called up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing his stuff in the mainline flagship products and all that starting next year. I hear you, Dan. The itch is real, man, for sure. McKay. I do have football coming up over the course of football weekend. I'll talk about that in a second. Here's Torkelson, our base. Alfaro. Martinez, franchise favorites. That's sweet. That might be the first one we got of that. And refractor here is Rizzo. Football. I've got a mega box and a blaster like we did just this past weekend, lined up for Sunday afternoon. And then I've got 3 more blasters that I can use for Saturday, but I'd like to get my hands on another mega box because I like the mega box format in terms of getting a guaranteed auto in there. So if I can get one of those before Saturday, then we'll do it on Saturday and Sunday. Otherwise, we're going to do 3 on Saturday and a blaster and a mega box on Sunday. Both of those will probably be at like the 12 noon time. My Bills are on early on Saturday, so I can't miss that one. They're the first game of the playoffs. Here's Franco. Cease. Franchise favorites is McKay out of 50. That's 48. So that's our third out of 50 with those. Hancock yesterday, and then Hendrick, and now McKay. Aquino here's the refractor, and our auto going to Oakland. Sean Murphy again. Just had him last night. I'll root for that, Corey. I'll root for the underdogs. I'll also root against Tom Brady. And let's top load this McKay. $48 of 50. And you know what? Jason, if you're still watching, unless this pack has it, we might have been missing our nationality flag insert in this box too. We'll find out. Yeah, Will, sounds good to me. I'll take that. Good enough. Here's Dylan Carlson. Yeah, Jeff, I know that's crazy, man. I was reading about that yesterday. Royce Lewis. Okay, here it is. So we didn't get skunked out of our 1 per box here. Who do we got? Aquino. All right, I guess we'll take it. Rushman going to Baltimore for the franchise 2020. And the refractors, Trent Grisham. I know, Chris. We definitely have been pulling Murphys all over the place. No doubt. You're right. Oh, Will, if the Chiefs win it all, you made the wrong choice on that parlay, bud. Should have put it on the Bills to win it all. Then you would have won. All right. I threw a little bit of cash on the Buffalo Bills to win the World Series. I'm not going to lie. World Series. I'm sleeving up baseball here. To win the Super Bowl. Win the Super Bowl, I believe. All right, that takes care of that. Let's do our recap here. We have Rushman, franchise 2020. Trent Grisham, refractor. Aquino, refractor. Martinez, franchise favorites. It's the first time I've seen it, Will, since I was a little kid. Since I was like 9. Torkelson, that was a base. Rizzo, refractor. Hendrick, refractor. Lewis, franchise 2020. Adele, refractor. Trout, refractor. Akiyama, refractor. Pujols, refractor. Snell, refractor. Pawson, franchise 2020. Solaire refractor. Walker, franchise favorite. Pache refractor. Hoskins was an atomic. And then Young was the franchise favorites. Getting to the top-loaded stuff here. We have the Aquino. That's the 1 per box. McKay is 48 out of 50. That's our gold. Sean Murphy, 1 of 4 autos. Alvarez, power producers. Pereira, 94 of 99. Green parallel there. Franco, franchise favorites. Joe Adell, 175 of 250. Purple parallel. Logan Allen. Brett Beatty. And Kyle Lewis. There we go. Alrighty, that takes care of that. Tomorrow, we have the Bowman draft. 2 or 3 packs. Still not sure if that's random teams or pick your team, but leaning towards random teams. We'll see. We'll see. Otherwise, yeah, that's about it. Chris, yeah, we're taking a break from it too. We'll get back to Bowman's Best on Friday, most likely. I don't see why we wouldn't, so if you're looking to skip over on Bowman Draft tomorrow, we'll be back at Bowman's Best the day after. Yeah, that's it. If I can help with anything in the meantime, as always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, departurebreaks@gmail.com, or Facebook Messenger, Twitter DMs, Twitter messages, whatever you'd like. Alrighty, cool. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night.